Hello and welcome to video 4 of a video series of missionary and evangelistic parish. I'm Father Damien, I'm parish priest here of Our Lady of the Holy Souls in Kensal Newtown. So this video is called How Does This Work in Practice? So we've seen in the first video, quick recap, how we've really forgotten and lost our missionary and evangelistic identity. We're asking ourselves, well, who are we? And the second one is just to affirm that the church actually teaches that we are missionary and evangelistic. And the third video looked at the 5 elements of a missionary and a fully mature parish, which is apostolic, it's invitational, it is about the prophet, evangelization, shepherding and teaching. It's about all of these different aspects working together. So that's the theory, and this video is about the practice. And there are lots of people who are already serving in the church, in this church, in so many ways. And I look at what's happening, I think it's amazing. People are very generous and they're very gifted. But there are other opportunities as well for different people to serve in different ways according to their gifts and your gifts, your time and the parish's needs. So when it comes to the apostle, and in practice, apostle really is about serving, about being a servant leader. So we always need people in the church to serve in the church. So for example, being a proclaimer of the word, of reader, being an altar server, maybe it would be good to have an MC one time, a leader of servers, a welcomer, to be musicians, but also outside the church, so to make an impact in the local community, whether that's helping with food banks, whether that's with the St. Vincent de Paul Society, whether that's helping with mental health issues, and we need volunteers to lead and to be part of teams. So when it comes to the prophet, so this is about the praying to God and the social impact, it means about weekly Sunday experience of worship. So that's about hymns, praise, music, both old and new. It's about homilies that are evangelistic, help people encounter Jesus, so that's relevant, engaging, practical, that are Bible-based. It's about hospitality, so about having teams to welcome and a place for children, like a children's liturgy. And individually, people should be committed to a daily prayer life, even if it's only, 15 minutes a day of having some time of prayer. And a missionary and evangelistic parish in practice, and the focus of evangelization, it means that people are always invited to try Alpha. And even if you've been a parishioner for goodness knows how many years, or that you may have been recently received into the church, Alpha is a bit different because it focuses purely on the encounter with Jesus and about how to encounter him, what the process is involved. Often the church focuses on teaching about how this makes sense. But so Alpha personally rekindles faith, but communally it unites us in this kind of vision, this flavour, this atmosphere of bringing others into this kind of loving Jesus family, to put it in one way. And also people will have the opportunity to serve on team. So when it comes practically to the shepherding aspect, it's about community, about being able to build community. In Acts 2:42, it says that people gathered in small groups. So healthy parishes that are missionary and evangelistic they have small groups that kind of meet within the broader community. There is a parish of parishes. So communally, so people are caught up in the web of relationships, so they just fall in love with each other and they don't want to leave because they love each other. And individually this helps because even things like mental health, it depends on relational connection, authentic relational connection. And the last aspect, the teaching aspect in a parish, involves ongoing adult formation. So my idea is that within small groups that maybe meet every fortnight or every month, depending on the availability, is to explore different aspects of the Christian life. So it could be one week, one time the Bible, it could be the other time the Rosary, it could be the other time another type of prayer, another week it could be social justice. And we had started something called the Alpha Family. So people meet every month for this type of growth where people connect with each other, grow with God, and inspired to transform society. And it's the kind of thing that won't ever have an end, but it's flexible. So if you're not able to come one time, that's fine. No one's going to, chase after you. People can come and they can go because it's like a family. But all of this needs people to help organize and lead. And, people need to be supported. So Christian leadership is about servant leadership. So this next video, video 5, will be about building a culture of servant leadership.